even let the mattress fully inflate.
Right.
Alright. I got it. I just hold it open like this. Grant me safe passage. Weightlifting at the gym today, man. I'm packed. Lifting enough at the gym, man.
This is a little too heavy for him. One? Yeah, you can't.
For you, for me, for him, yes. But for him, no.
One arm, right?
I'm a really big fan of the view. I like the city view. I don't like the ocean view. This is why I chose downtown LA instead of like Santa Monica or near the beach. I don't like that beach lifestyle. What I love about it too, I don't know if you guys can make it out, there's a Hollywood sign in the back, the Staples Center is right there. You got the Microsoft Square across the street. You have LA Live to the right of that. And then to the left of the Staples Center is come over here. You have the Convention Center, LA Convention Center, I believe. So I feel like I'm in a pretty prime location. I have some restaurants to the right, so lots of food sections. I eat like once a day to take a break from the beef and rice routine. And yeah, so really loving the apartment. I've never lived like this. I'm not rich. This is not as expensive as it looks, but it's like, from my move to LA, it makes me feel a lot more confident and just like really, really excited to be here. You know, sometimes I pinch myself because just a year ago, I was renting rooms in Washington Heights, and it was very noisy, it was very stressful. I had 4 roommates, I had 1 shared bathroom with all of us, and it was just like, I can't live here right now, so things can happen really fast if you really, I guess, it sounds corny, but believe in yourself. So yeah, aside from that, I guess I can show you guys the rest of the apartment. Right now, I'm sleeping on the floor. The mattress hasn't fully inflated yet because I've been sleeping on it. I don't know if it ever will. I didn't care to clean up the place. This is just kind of how me, when everything gets here, maybe a little more tidy, but I ordered literally, yes, like 44 items off of Amazon. So the thing is, 9 months ago, I actually moved to Jersey City, and it was a similar apartment to this, except it was super dark, no windows, and I was on like the 5th floor. Anyways, I went with a U-Haul to like Target, Walmart, grocery store. It took me like a week to get everything I needed, and every day that week I was just doing grunt work, going from store to store. And I'm like, you know what? This time, I just did that. So now I just went on my phone, ordered literally everything from cleaning supplies to like bedroom stuff, bathroom stuff, balcony stuff, everything I need off Amazon. So all I gotta do is just wait for the packages to get here each day, unpack, and then take it from there. So yeah, I can focus on like settling in LA, maybe doing a little sightseeing, doing some collabs. I already shot a video at Barber Brigade today. So yeah, things are going good so far. One thing I've never had before is these tiles in the bathroom, so I have to worry about the people below me complaining about water dripping onto their face. So that's really cool. Never had a walk-in shower either. Very nice touch. It's pretty cool. I can actually take a shower with my girlfriend for the first time. Not have to worry about tripping over the bathtub or slipping on the bathtub when I get out of it. And yeah, that's about it. I think there's another bedroom out here. I put my desk in here. So I don't have a 9 to 5. I spend a lot of time just browsing the internet, looking up other fitness guys, seeing what they're doing. Especially the podcasts like Tehran, Simeon Panda, Michael Hearn, Bradley Martin. I mean, the list goes on and on. PT Fitness, that huge Asian guy, Eddie Koo. There's so many people who I tune into, and they're all out here, like within a 30-40 minute drive. So it's really cool to be here. And then something that people don't know about me too is I can be a bit of a nerd when it comes to computers. And I did build my own computer. It's a full tower. I have a 1080 in there. I get to upgrade to a 2080. I like to play MMOs when I have nothing else to do and I'm dying of boredom. I do play Fortnite here and there, World of Warcraft used to play. Then I played some other games like Ion, and I played Terra. I got hooked on Terra for a long time. So yeah, a little bit about me. One more thing about me is something I never knew apartments had is like a den area. So it's like a third bedroom, but without windows. And I love home theater. I love a giant screen. So in my previous apartment, I had a projector setup. I had a projector here, and I had a 150-inch screen here. And I love like to be immersed in my movies or TV shows or anime, whatever it may be. I just love like the bigger the better. So when you guys are curious, like what is I doing? He's not like making PRs or, you know, posing in front of the mirror. It's like either I'm sitting at my computer desk, browsing the internet, or I'm watching movies and anime with my girl. So that's my routine. Okay. So like I said before, I really love city view, and this is probably the coolest part of my apartment to me is that for the first time in my life, I have a balcony with an amazing view. I mean, I don't know which way is which. Like, I don't know what's in that direction or this or that direction, but I know it looks great. It looks fantastic, especially at night when the lights are lit up. I plan on getting a couple chairs out here, having some meals out here just to break up the routine. Chilling my girl out here. It's a fantastic spot to be, you know. So while I may excel in powerlifting, I'm very amateur level in bodybuilding, and I think I have a lot of potential in bodybuilding. I think this is only my first year training like a bodybuilder, and I just want to see how far I can take it. I want to see if I can get my pro card within 3 years. I want to see how dramatic I can get my physique, and I think as far as where my goals lie, I want a bigger social media following. I want more exposure, and I believe bodybuilding is the best way to do that because I have a gift for lifting really heavy things frequently without getting hurt, and I want to say that to stand out from the crowd of bodybuilders and powerlifters, I need an edge, and I believe the more bodybuilder-like, the more impressive my physique while still getting stronger, the bigger I'll be. And so that's where my head's at right now. Also, as far as bodybuilding is also a mental break from powerlifting. When I'm powerlifting, when I'm preparing for a meet, when I have to do a 850-pound squat, 900 deadlift, or whatever, it's really taxing mentally. It can keep me up at night. It's all I think about throughout the day for weeks on end. And especially if I don't get it, if I miss it, it's just a huge disappointment, and it can really affect my mood. And bodybuilding is just a bit more, it's just a whole different state of mind that I have. So for me, it takes a lot to be disciplined with my diet. And I feel like that's the biggest difference between powerlifting and bodybuilding is powerlifters can be a lot more loose with how they eat, and bodybuilders are down to the minute on when they eat, how they eat, where they get their food from. It's just way more strategic in their approach of how a bodybuilder diets compared to a powerlifter. And I think diet is the biggest difference in a powerlifter and bodybuilder's physique. Because lots of powerlifters do hypertrophy training. Lots of powerlifters do heavy volume and do the same exercise as bodybuilders do, but it's how they eat that I think makes the biggest difference in their physiques. And this move from New York to LA, it's been the easiest move so far for me because this time I have experience moving. This is, we got grills all over. This is the 8th floor, shared between the East and West Tower, so I eat my diet consists mostly of steak, beef, and rice. We got some grills here, some grills over here. So I'll probably have my girlfriend come down and cook most of my steaks on the open flame down here. I've moved several times in the last year, from Washington Heights to Jersey City, now from Jersey City to LA. And I'm just kind of getting used to it because I've just done it so much in such a little bit amount of time. Like I said, when I was in Jersey City, I got a U-Haul truck and I did, a week of just going from store to store to store, shopping every single day, forgetting things, just not being organized. And I learned my lesson from that, to do everything on Amazon, just have it delivered here and just unpack and just make life so much easier for the move. Yeah, so aside from the apartment being lavish and high-end, this is the cheapest furniture I can find. As you see, basic bed frame. What are these? Not even slats. What is this bed? This is a basic.
I don't even know, to be honest.
We got on the Amazon train way too late.
Right, I know. It's
We missed that train.
I'm like old school. Like, you know, you go buy your bed, go buy your like coffee table, but like now on Amazon, you just like boom, you just order it.
And also for this move, I'm looking forward to a lot more because I've always wanted to live in California, specifically in LA, because it's sunny pretty much all year round, every day, and I love sunny weather, I love sunshine. I don't like New York winter, and I feel like I don't like any of the seasons in New York except for fall, because in the summer it's just too humid and it's just uncomfortable, too many bugs, and then in the winter it's too cold. I can lose my career slipping on some black ice, and that sucks. And in spring, my allergies kick in, and my allergies get horrible, where I can't breathe on my nose, and my eyes are always puffy, and so yeah, I have a lot of complaints about New York. I can go on all day. That could be a whole separate video. Anyways, one thing that is a big change is BTC and I have kind of created an identity together. We have been a duo for a really long time, so it's a bit sad leaving behind Black Tom Cruise, because for the last 5 years or so, we've been working out damn near every week, and we've been chasing pretty much the same goals. He's been at a different pace than me, so I hope he's gonna do fine, you know, in New York without me. And I think he has nothing to worry about me here in LA, but BTC is pretty determined and dedicated. He's come down from 340 to 285 as of recent, and he's only getting better, so I'm sure he's gonna be fine and reach the goals he's trying to hit. But I feel like that chapter with BTC and in New York City is over, you know, and now I just have to look forward to the next chapter in my life, which I think is LA. And fitness to me is in LA. You know, I feel like everyone in fitness that you hear about is in California. Especially a lot of people who I looked up to growing up and getting into fitness are all out here. All my idols and role models, they're all out here. And I have the opportunity now to get in touch with them, work out with them, learn from them, get coached from them, or maybe pass on some information to them. Maybe there's something I know that they don't, you know? So, you know, I'm just looking forward to see where things end up out here. You know, I'm really excited to see how my life turns out here. You know, I've only been here for 2 days, so I want to see where I'm at in 6 months. I'm really excited.
What the hell?
What up, man?
This happens everywhere we go. Everywhere. Oh my God, you have no idea.
Right now we're at Palm Steakhouse. So far so good. My first time in here. Never been in a Palm before. So once a day I'll go out to eat. And it won't be fast food. It'll be something along the lines of steak, beef, with it could either be a sandwich, or it could be a hot of potatoes, or I have with rice. Nothing too far from the diet, but it helps me stay consistent on my prep, because I'd rather do that than do like a giant cheat meal at the end of the week, like Cinnabons, like cereal and soda and it's Diet Coke. I mean, I don't know how true the claims are about 0 sugar, 0 calories, but I mean, you can't beat a 0 calorie sweet drink like Diet Coke. I mean, yeah. Anyways, yeah, it's going out once a day. Eat something similar to the diet. Definitely have to stay on track, because the other 5 meals are bland and hard to digest. They're just not hard to digest, hard to get down.
Not me. I eat everything. Everything. Cookies, cakes, and beef rice.
Well, yeah, she's not in the bodybuilding crap. We're ever going to do a show.
Never.
So
I don't.
she's been blessed with amazing genes, can eat whatever she wants, not do any cardio, and have a 6-pack.
No, I'm putting in my work.
Yeah.
I'm putting in with the weight stuff. That's it.
I have a steak sandwich here. The bread melts in my fingertips. It's fantastic. I haven't even tasted it yet, but yeah.
My future plans, you know, I have NPC Nationals coming up in 8 weeks, and then beyond that, I'm going to do a powerlifting meet. I think I want to do LA Fit, the LA Fit Expo, the meet there, or the US Current. I haven't decided yet because something came out about the Current where now it's a different federation. USP is no longer supporting it. Now it's WRPF, and a lot of people dropped out of the meet. So I'm undecided on what my next powerlifting meet's going to be, but it's going to be either LA Fit or the US Open. Thor, the world's strongest man, he reached out to me And he said he'd be down to put me through a 10-week training camp in Iceland next year. And I really want to get into strongman. To me, beyond powerlifting and bodybuilding and CrossFit and all these other things, strongman has always been the most interesting to me. But I've always been discouraged because I'm just not big enough, and I didn't really believe in myself that I can get big enough. Like, let's say Eddie Hall made it happen. Eddie Hall, and around when he was my age, was 6'2", 260 pounds. I'm 275, 6'1", and he got up to 420 pounds at 6'2" or 6'3" he is. So I know it can be done, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get to the World's Strongest Man podium. And someone like Thor, I think, could really bring out my best potential in World's Strongest Man. So I'm gonna take up his offer. I'm gonna go out to Iceland for 10 weeks. When next year, it's looking around March, and I'll bring my girl out there with me. I'm gonna probably bring my videographer as well, so you guys are gonna see every single workout that we do together. He has a really cool hype man crew who just scream at the top of their lungs, and Thor's really intense himself, and yeah, I'm just really excited about that. As far as the gyms I'll be training out here, I'll be training at Barbell Brigade, is 10 minutes away from me. I'll be training at Zoo Culture. Motivate once a week as well. So I want to like alternate these 3 gyms every week and put it on YouTube. And the idea is like every week to have a different collab. See, I heard very mixed things about people collabing with one another out here. So I hope that, you know, I can just make collabs happen where we both are putting our best light. You know, I don't want to be made where I look better than the next person, or he looks much better than me. I just wanted to show both of our strong points in the video. I wanted to be shown like equals and like along those lines. So I hope the collabs that I have in mind work out. But yeah, there's just a lot on my mind right now, a lot that has to get done. I didn't even finish furnishing my apartment, so yeah, that's where I'm at.